Alright, what's up guys? It's Zylic here. I just want to say I don't like making these kinds of videos where I hate on the game because new players will watch my video and then think that all this game is just bad. So me making this video is potentially hurting my growth for my own YouTube channel, and I'm willing to sacrifice that just to get these problems fixed. Now this video isn't really even it's gonna be very different from what I usually do. I'm gonna be going through a literal slideshow that my friend helped me on, which shows some of these problems. We're gonna go through the general problems first, that's like on every single map, and then we're gonna get to smaller specifics. Before that shit starts, do not go hating on the devs. Don't. Please. Do not go harassing anyone. Do not go harassing the map developers. Don't do none of that shit, bro. Just address your concerns if you don't like the maps and what you don't like about them. Don't go hating, because that shit's weird. I'm just gonna go through these general ideas here first. There's only a few, but just please scale these maps correctly before changing them. There's a lot of boxes and shit that are bigger in performance versions. And I also want to say, please let us help with this type of stuff. When I say us, I mean me and people like Vixen, Aroa, Knack. I don't know about them, but I'm sure they would be happy to help. I'm very happy to help. I would be very happy to help with this type of stuff. Because I'm really passionate about the game. They're really passionate about the game. And we don't want this game to lose players, right? But going off to our first general problem with these maps are the cars. They are completely different. They might look kind of innocent, but they aren't. If you guys didn't know, slopes give ridiculous head glitches. So this slope right here on this car now gives you a perfect pixel head glitch on here. Now you could kind of do this on the old cars, but it would kind of bug you out if you tried to perfectly pixel head glitch. It would bug you just out on top, so it did not make them that broken because you really couldn't pixel head glitch. But now you can really easily, and it's a problem. You also can't look under the cars and super jumping off of them, since I'm pretty sure this block is one part and then this is one part. This is the second part, so you get stuck on this middle part here. It's a lot more inconsistent to super jump off of these. It makes the gameplay just feel less fluent and more inconsistent. Sloped cover. Now, this is on most performance maps. Again, like I said last time, slopes give insane head glitches. This is an image right here. This is how much Pure sees of me. This is how much I see of him. If you look really closely, you can see his ears. If those weren't there, you could barely see his hair. This effect obviously becomes stronger and stronger the longer away you are from the enemy. So if Pure was over here sniping and I was all the way over there, I would not see him, and he would see my whole body and get a free kill on me. So these slopes are not it. They should probably be turned into cubes, rectangles. That would help with that issue, or I don't know, just remove them entirely. But I do think that making them rectangles would fix this issue. Boxes. This is the biggest one yet. This is what I dislike about these new maps. They changed the size of these boxes. As you can see here, we're on area 51. The normal and the performance. If you look at the performance version over here, I'm right next to this box. It is elbow height. We go look over here. It's under my upper torso. Some people wouldn't see that as a big change, but the amount it changes is actually quite surprising. If you don't know, we'll get to that in a moment. But it changes movement. It makes super jumping inconsistent. I know. Scary word. People don't like that super jump word, but it makes super jumping inconsistent and it makes head glitching stronger. I also want to say that this Google Sheet is linked in the description so you can go look at it yourself. Here's an example of pure standing on the boxes. This is Area 51, this is performance. You can see how much closer to his face this box is here than this. And this is an actual game example of me just standing behind it while Pure takes pictures of me. You can't see my upper torso. You can see my upper torso here, but not here. I'm standing. This is me leaning. On performance version, it makes me pop out even less. On the current version, it makes me pop out more. Head glitching, you can barely see me, and if there wasn't outlines, you wouldn't see me. It makes head glitching more potent, is what I'm trying to say, and that's a problem because head glitching is like one of the most broken strats on this game. We're going to be going to arena here on the specifics. Scaling is completely different. Multiple spots that help with super jumping and cover are gone now, and the cover in the middle was shrunk, which is the little blue half walls. I'll show that later, which makes snipers stronger in an already sniper heavy map. Some changes don't look like they benefit performance. There's extra triangles that aren't there in Legacy Arena, but I want to say this. I do not know how Roblox Studio works. That's why I wrote do not look like they benefit performance, because I don't know if they actually do. It just looks like to me that they would benefit performance, and it's just extra parts that aren't there on the Legacy version, you know? This is opinionated, but the colors and lighting makes players harder to see. I dislike the colors. I think the colors could have just kept the same, but again, that's opinionated. These changes could have been made to the current Legacy Arena instead of just practically making a new map, especially the changes that would help with performance, I guess, even though I don't really see how you can make a Legacy map have more performance, but still could have been made on current arena instead of just making a new map. Now they could have definitely made this on the map on current arena, but they just changed so much stuff about arena that I don't even know if it's arena anymore. The super jump is gone. It's now a slope for some reason, just on an unnecessary change. All of these small blue half walls have been lowered. You can walk on top of them. And you can't super jump on them anymore. I'm going to go into game here. This is the performance arena, right? These are the half walls. You used to be able to super jump on them. Now look what happens. They also provide a lot less cover. And cover on a map that is already this open, less cover on a map that is already this open is a problem. This has been done with every single one of these blue half walls. This one, walk over it. You can't super jump. This one too, even though it didn't give you a super jumping option, it still provided you cover, which is a problem that it got changed. These ones, which I don't know why we made like top mid have less cover, that I don't understand. You cannot super jump off of these. I'll just show you guys. Everything in mid, you cannot super jump off of anymore. Then there's red things. But in spawn ramp, for some reason, they have been kept the same. I don't understand why this inconsistency is here. And same with this over here. These are also super jumpable, which these are the ones that should have been lowered and made smaller, because if someone's sitting here just head glitching, what am I gonna do? I'm forced to pull out a sniper on a map like this if they're just head glitching here with a sniper, and I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it. Oh, I double headshot them with an AR. They can do this. what am I gonna do now? There are some positive changes that I'll just say here quicker. These jumps are now easier, I think, which is a good thing, obviously. But I don't like the new spawns. I don't like how someone can sit here, see into middle from spawn, and if they get shot at, they can run back into their own spawn. Someone can spawn here and look into middle. Do you see this? Do you see why this would be a problem? And they also have this amount of cover. They can't get shot from the right. They can't get shot from the left. And guess what? Someone pushes up on this. If someone pushes spawn ramp here, they can do this. Hey, you can't get me anymore. There's only one way they can come through, and it's here. They can sit here with a shotgun, a Taurus Judge, and just wait till they come up. Boom, one shot them. You can't go up here anymore for some reason. So there's only one entry point if they're just camping there. Now I kind of see it because this is their spawn. You're not supposed to push spawns, but these spawns just promote camping. And if people are just going to be camping spawns, then what can you really do other than push spawn? Back to the slideshow though. This super jump is gone. Right here. You used to be able to super jump off of this. Not anymore. Which sucks. Now again, I don't know how Roblox Studio works, but there's extra triangles here on this pillar that are not here on Legacy Arena. I don't know if these affect performance, but to me, they just look like extra parts again. Which on a performance version, you shouldn't be having extra parts, right? But that could just be me. I don't know how Roblox Studio works. So these could actually be affecting 0 FPS. But even if they do affect like 0.1, they probably shouldn't be there. You don't need to make a performance map look nice. Unnecessary changes is this. There's a pillar here now. I don't know why, but there's a pillar here. Comparing this to the Legacy version, there's no pillar here, no pillar here. This is now round. This has a round edge, kind of. There's pillars here, there's triangles here that are not there, so they just look like, again, they look like extra parts. But this is actually a good thing. This is actually a good thing. This was not on Arena. These half walls only used to be on one side, and I'm pretty sure it was this side, right? So the fact that they're on this side now, that's actually a good thing. So props to whoever made that, well, fixed this issue. I actually never noticed that these were here. You know, like the Mandela effect, I was always like, you know, like these should have been here, but I guess they weren't when I was looking through Legacy Arena. You can see it in this image too. It's not over here. These half walls are not here, but this is a good change. These half walls. Another unnecessary change, cutting these corners. I don't know if this gives extra performance and how much extra performance it gives. It more just looks like extra parts to me, because what you're doing is, well, again, I'm assuming, all right? I'm assuming this is a block, and now this is a triangle, this is a rectangle, this is a triangle, instead of the whole thing just being a block. It looks like extra parts to me. It could, there's a chance it's not, but to me it looks like extra part. These jumps are now round on the performance version, which is counterintuitive because I'm pretty sure their idea of making these platforms lower, especially over here, was to make jumping for mobile players easier. But making these round just made the surface area smaller, which is counterintuitive, as I said. I can show you here in game right now. These are now round instead of rectangle. All right, I've been recording for way too long. I'm gonna try and speed up from this. Cairo, there's a lot of parts missing. This is like, you will see these parts. This is crazy. There's new strong head glitches, and the map doesn't even feel like Cairo. First off is this. You literally cannot walk up this on performance Cairo. Now, this will sound a little bit hateful, but how did this get past testing? Stuff like this is why I recommend leaving PTR testing on for like 5 to 7 days, because right now it's usually for like 1 day, but PTR testing for maps needs to be a lot longer. I have clip proof of this as well right here. This is on performance Cairo. I'm trying to walk up the pillar. I can't. I'm gonna try to jump up. I just fall down. This is on current Cairo. See the problem? You can no longer wall slide up these pillars. You used to be able to slide up these pillars to go up here and go up here, go up here. Now you can't. I don't know why. Same with these pillars. All of these pillars were changed and you can't wall slide up them anymore, which changes gameplay. There's now a new perfect head glitch. As you can see here, Pure is taking damage. You can barely see this red dot here, but Pure is taking damage because he took this screenshot a little late. This is me. This black speck. No, it's not dirt on your phone screen. No, it's not dirt on your monitor. No, it's not a mosquito. That's me. That is my hair. Again, slopes provide insane head glitches. On the current Cairo, you can't head glitch here because of how the pillar is placed. It would bug you up on top, and these rocks are protecting the head glitch. You can't head glitch here. You can only see this side. But again, this head glitch isn't as potent because you're not close to the floor here. This is how much line of sight you have on performance Cairo if you do this. Do you see the difference? I can see everything on roof. Here, I can see the scaffolding. This was changed. This platform was completely lowered, as you can see from these two images. You can now jump on top of this on performance Cairo, which I guess I can see it for making jumps easier for mobile players, but you could have just added boxes instead of changing the whole map, because now instead of knowing where your enemy can push, they can jump from anywhere. And I can show this in game. See? I can jump up. Imagine you have a model shotgun or a matador. You can just do this. Like, you can constantly just do this. They don't know where you're gonna be, or where you're gonna peek next. You can just, oh, ooh. Like, you were not able to do this before. There were two spots you could jump up on. This, and there was a small slab right here, and you could jump up. Now you can jump up from anywhere. This changes gameplay, and I don't think it's a good change. It could have been fixed by adding boxes instead of changing the map. This is completely gone. Why? Why is this completely gone? This is performance Cairo, right? No walls here to climb. This is current Cairo. You can jump on top of this. You can jump on top of this. You can jump on top of this. You can't jump on here. Why is this gone? Again, another slope, making a very potent head glitch. Just keep these as squares. It'll fix the problem. This is Brazil. They removed ladders, which changed the gameplay, obviously, because you could super jump off of these. You could slide up. You could climb them. Car slopes, again, give head glitches. We didn't show this in the car slope section, but now you can see. This is Pure aiming at me. Right? He's aiming at me with a sniper scope. This is me. This black speck of dust. And this is my POV. Notice how I am scoping in. And notice how my glint is not showing on Pure's screen. That is how powerful this head glitch is. My face is digged in so much into that car that my scope glint isn't there. Now that also brings up another problem about scope glints. They should show a lot easier, but that'll be for a different video if I ever make a my problems with bad business. This is the unscoped POV. I'm there. You cannot see me, but I'm there. I'm right there. I'm like hugging my monitor. It's maybe 2 pixels. And still, I have no glint. Imagine this was in a public version of the map, and I was just sniping here. No one would know. Bridge got changed. You can no longer super jump on these. I'll show you here. This is me and Pure super jumping on the current version. You cannot do this on performance version, which again changes gameplay. And because of these half walls being lowered, look at how much bigger of a line of sight you now get. Instead of these half walls blocking your view into the other spawn, you can now see me very clearly. There's a fountain right here. About right here, I think. I'm not even sure if it's right there because this map is all green, so I can't see. But you can see that fountain, but not here. This changes line of sights that do not need to be changed and just make the map more sniper heavy. This is big. This is huge. This is probably the biggest flaw of this map. The windows have been made bigger. This is me standing still. This is the head glitch I'm on. I'm not even head glitching. I'm just standing still. You can see my head. Here, you can see the top of my head. Next slide. This is current Cairo. This is current Brazil. You can see my lower chest, and you can almost see my legs here. You can see my lower chest here. We're gonna go back. My head, my lower chest. My lower chest here, my torso, my head here. This makes these two window rooms so much harder to peek and so much harder to fight against. Imagine some noob is pulling up on me on this arch where Pure is sitting on this image, and I'm just on a head glitch. I'm just standing still, beaming them with like a G3 from here. This is like, they will not be able to hit this. Same with this. This is almost impossible. This is gonna be how it looks like in first person. This is the current window. Well, not current window. This is the triple window. This is gray building. Next slide. Notice how my gun is inside of the window. Notice how this is heightened. You see this box right here on current Brazil? Watch me go next slide. Oh, you can't see it? You see this door right here? Next slide. You see this car right here? You can't even see its tires anymore. You see this fountain? Nope, you can't see it. These window changes made head glitches more potent, also making snipers stronger and head glitching stronger, which just... Head glitching does not need to be stronger. It already is strong enough on this game. This also applies for the other side of yellow building, but it's not yellow this time. This is me standing still. And you can just see my head. This is the un-80est hipfire view. I'm gonna zoom in. This is the zoomed in version. I can barely see myself and I'm hugging my monitor. Again, you cannot see me. This was removed. I don't know why, but it was removed. Another change. Canal, these are going to be really quick. It has the same problems with every other legacy map. And this map isn't a performance version of Runoff, as you can see from the name, which is really strange. Why did we get a performance version of a legacy map? That's what I don't understand. We could have just gotten a performance Runoff and replaced it with legacy Canal. I doubt this is gonna happen, but if we have to get a performance version of Runoff, we will just have 3 canals. I doubt it's gonna happen, but like, I don't see why we got a performance map out of a legacy map instead of Runoff, which is the revamped version of the legacy map. That's what we should have gotten the performance version of. This is what kind of just sells it for me. This is how I can tell that this is from legacy Canal, not from Runoff. You cannot jump up here. On Runoff, you can jump, hit this edge, it'll make you mantle jump, and you can jump over here, up to Sniper's Nest. Here, you can't. And it's the same on Legacy Canal. You can't jump up here on Legacy Canal. So like, it's just strange. I don't know why the map isn't based off of performance Runoff. If I could get an answer for that, that would be really great. And these half walls you cannot super jump off of, and they also provide less cover on an already big and open map. Again, unnecessary change. That was why we're just making the game less fluid and promoting head glitching. But that was it for the slideshow. I have nothing else. If the devs are watching this, I hope that this somewhat helps with the performance maps. Again, I'm going to say this, do not go hate on the devs. This is not my intention of the video. Hating on the devs is not what I want to do with this. I want these maps to be fixed. I'm just bringing out differences between the performance versions to their original counterparts. This video is important to me because of this. The intention is once performance maps are in an ideal spot, we can then change main map designs using the blueprint basically found in performance maps. Which is why I wanted to make this video, because these performance maps need to be 1-to-1, absolute, like 100% 1-to-1, as close as possible. If they aren't, these changes are the changes that they're gonna make are going to make the maps just a lot more different. And I do want to put this here. I don't know why I put this at the end of the video. I just saw this. Boxes will be changed. This is huge. I'm really happy to hear this. I hope they keep the original size that they have used in other maps. Legacy Area 51 box, Brazil boxes, Area 51 boxes. All of those boxes have been good size. You could always super jump off of them. They would never give you a broken head glitch for free. Please do not make them smaller than the original boxes, and please do not make them bigger. Because if you make those boxes smaller, it'll just make there be less cover on these maps. I want to show a quick thing here that was also changed on this map that I did not like. It's this part over here. There's no railing here. Now I can see there not being a railing here because jumping up was really hard before, but people like this railing because of super jump. So like there would have to be a compromise. So my idea would be cutting this area off so mobile players can still jump up here with ease without getting stuck on the railing, and still keeping these railings that are not blocking any type of like jump ups, so you can still super jump off of them. That would benefit both of the player bases, and it would just it would be really nice to see. I hope these railings don't get fully removed. That would suck, but I do hope this video helped with the performance map. If the devs make a response in the comments, I'll pin it. Please don't go harassing the devs. It's not my intention of this video. I'm just showing the problems here and the differences between the maps. If you have any problems you'd like to share yourself, please put them in the comments. Don't be mean. Again, if you're just gonna be a shithead, I'll remove your comment. Like, please just be nice. We all love this game. We all have passion for it. We want this game to grow, so just don't be shitheads, you know? Just be respectful. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.